Hey, what's up everybody, eRivera94 bringing you another action figure review. This time we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends X-Men Warlock Build-A-Figure wave. We're looking at Jim Lee's Cyclops, one of the most anticipated figures, at least for me, this year for Marvel Legends. I'm very happy that this got made. We've been needing a new updated Jim Lee Cyclops figure since, you know, the old Toy Biz one, which was a good figure too, by the way. But now we finally got one from hasbro and it looks fantastic. Do the packaging. I can't wait to get him out and see how he looks in hand. Looks like he's sporting the Bucky Cap mold, which is my favorite mold, and a whole new head sculpt, of course. And anyway, so we got Warlock as the Build-A-Figure. Very obscure character, but very exciting to see something different, as Hasbro's been doing it all year long in the past couple of waves as well. And then here's the back of the wave. We have the rest of the figures in the back: Colossus, Shatterstar, Dazzler, Polaris, Cyclops, Sunfire, and Wolverine. And then of course we do have the Build-A-Figure on the back. We do have a readout for Cyclops. It does say Scott Summers wears a specially designed visor and shoots beams of energy from his eyes as the optically gifted hero Cyclops. And here's the other side, and then here's the front once again. Now without further ado, let's get Cyclops out the package and see how he looks. So there we have him out of the package, and I gotta say, he lives up to the hype, lives up to everybody's anticipation for it. It looks great, it feels great, it's a great figure. I do have my gripes for it, and you guys will probably agree with it. It's a little bit of an annoyance, but I think once you adjust it, then it'll be decent. But before I get to that, I want to take a look at Warlock's. This is his left leg, I believe. Warlock's left leg, and the detail and paint looks phenomenal on it. I love what they did here. Looks great, and the sculpt too. And don't forget the sculpt; it looks great. Very nice looking sculpt and paint and everything overall. It looks good. It looks like he's going to be a decently tall figure as well. So as you see the leg next to Scott Summers there, you see it's almost pretty much, if you measure it to this point, it's to his chest. So about 5 inches long is just the leg. So very nice. Anyways, let's take a closer look at Cyclops. What a great looking figure. Hasbro does it again. It seems like the fan favorites, they just really show a lot more love to it. There's always that one figure. Deadpool from the last X-Men wave was that figure. They showed so much love to it. They gave it so much detail and paint. It was, you know, it made it one of the best Deadpool figures ever made. And this is the same thing for this Cyclops. It looks great. And of course, this is all my opinion, but I think this is probably one of the best Cyclops figures ever made. And I'm saying that right now. It just looks phenomenal. I love it. It looks great. My gripe about the figure is that, similar to what they did with, was it Rogue? I think it was Rogue. These little bands. So they got the bands right here above the boot, the band on the thighs, and then not so much on the wrist. But so these 4 on the legs are loose. They're not molded onto the figure. They're loose pieces, so you can move them around. So when I took them out of the package, they were already loose. So the ones on the boot actually fell down to the ankles. The ones on the thighs fell down to the knees. So you have to move the ankle ones up far enough to where, you know, it'll hold on its own right there. And then the thigh ones, you can actually move them past the thigh and it'll go all the way up here. So you have to kind of adjust it perfectly on the thickest part of the thigh so it can stay still. But it does get a little annoying because once you try to adjust one, the other one comes loose, and then you try to adjust that one and then the other one comes loose. It's a little bit of annoyance, but once you get it, as you see me right now, I got him good, then you won't have a problem with it any longer. The ones on the wrist are fine. I think they're supposed to stay on the wrist, so they're fine right there where they're at. So not bad. Other than that, that was my only gripe on the figure, are these little loose pieces. Maybe if they were molded, it would have been, you know, better. So let's take a closer look at Scott Summers, Cyclops, Jim Lee version of him. Probably one of my favorite versions of Cyclops. I like this classic look, these classic colors. It looks so cool. It looks so good. Seriously, I love this figure a lot. Very nice. I'm not sure if this X, I think the X is supposed to be in the middle. There you go. I kind of adjusted it. I guess it is adjustable. Yep. So moved it to the middle there. It looks a lot better like that. But you can see how that looks. You see the yellow on the belt and the harness right here are kind of a bit of an orange compared to the yellow on the in the groin area and then on the boots. But it's not that big of a deal. It looks nice. The X came out clean. Look at the paint on there. Very nice. And of course the face came out super clean as well. No paint bleeding anywhere. The hair sculpt looks nice as well. You can see the black shading in there along with the brown. Very nice. Here's the back. And then the side. So very nice figure. Seriously, if you're one of the people that was really excited for this figure, I think you're going to be very satisfied. So let's go on to the articulation of the figure. We have the head going left and right, goes up and down to ball joint to the hinge. The arms go forward and back. They kind of click in and out on the arm, bicep swivel, double joint to the elbows, swivel at the wrist with a hinge as well. At the abdominal area, we do have an ab crunch right here. It doesn't get too hindered by the harness, so it's not too bad. And it goes back. There is a waist swivel as well. T-joint to the legs go forward and back, in and out on the legs. Here we have the thigh swivel, double joint to knees, and then we do have a shin swivel as well when we get down to the, well, that one's kind of tight. This one swivels a little more. You can see what I was talking about there. When you get it too loose, it will fall down, and that will cause you to be, that will make you so frustrated beyond belief. At least it did for me. But once you get it in there, it's fine. The ankles go forward and back, and then we do have an ankle pivot as well. Alright, so there you have it, guys. That concludes my review on the Marvel Legends X-Men Warlock Build-A-Figure series. Jim Lee's Cyclops. Action figure by Hasbro. What a fantastic figure. You guys are going to love the figure. Hasbro really is stepping it up with their paint, their sculpt, and their quality control. It's just phenomenal, especially on the face sculpts on all these figures, especially if you just look back in the last couple waves, especially the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 wave. They really stepped it up when it comes to the face sculpts and the paint and everything overall. The quality of the figure overall is just stepped up compared to last year, I believe, in my opinion. So Jim Lee's Cyclops looks amazing. You guys are going to love it. Seriously, one of the best Cyclops figures ever made as well. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoy the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like, and don't forget to have a great day.